What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of our podcast. This one may not be too long, not entirely sure yet, but we will see and we will just play it by ear on how long it was. Today, we are going to be talking about The Strangers, Chapter 1. Yes, I took my daughter to see it. If you Karens have anything to say about it, then say it to the hand because I do not care one bit. My daughter loves horror movies. I love horror movies. I was her age when I loved horror movies. There's nothing wrong with it. She knows it's fake. So that's all that matters. So if you got something to say it, say it, say it, say it, say it.
It's
Anywho,
fake.
so as you guys know, this is technically kind of, it's like the new, by the way, this will be a spoiler review. So if you've not seen the movie, turn away now. If you have seen the movie, yes. If you have not seen the movie, but you still don't care to be spoiled, boom, boom, boom. That one's okay. So really, technically, this is kind of like a remake, I guess, because the original movie, it almost felt like an exact copy and paste, just new actors and a couple different, slightly different things. But overall, it felt just like the original,
It
which
was based off of a true movie. I mean, a true story.
so I mean, like I said, it felt very similar to the original one. But I still thoroughly, I mean, overly enjoyed it. What'd you think, Soph?
I liked it, but there was a few things I hated about it.
What did you hate about it?
I hate jump scares, and there were so many jump scares. And then also, she got a needle stuck in her hand, and that made my hand feel weird.
Yeah, they definitely did a good job at doing some of that stuff. So there's a part in the movie where she's in the crawl space and she's crawling, and there's a needle sticking out of the ground, and her hand goes straight through it, and the needle goes straight through her hand, and like, yeah,
There was
it
a
felt like you
funny
could
part
feel it.
though. So there was a mouse, and it walked fine, and she looked okay, and then she looked at her boyfriend or whoever he was, and there was a rat on him, and then she looked straight at it, and then she didn't even care about nothing.
Yeah.
She didn't even tell him or nothing.
The what makes the movie creepy is because obviously they start off the husband and the wife killers send their daughter to knock
Yes.
on the door, and she always says the exact line, "Is Tamara home?" And then the people would always respond with, "No, we don't know who that is," but that is how they get them. So now they know that there's someone in that house. Now they know that there's someone that they can terrorize. And there's always that creepy part in the movie when they are being terrorized towards the end whenever they're like, "Why are you doing this?" And the mom speaks up, she goes, "Because you were home." Like, that just
I don't
chills.
I don't really get it, like, because they're home, like, I don't
That's the
get
only
it.
reason why they tortured them, because they were home. They had nothing better to do, so they found two
I
people that were home and
haven't
tortured them.
but that, like, that wasn't their real house.
No, but they were home. That's the whole that's what makes it creepy, because they were home. That's why they tortured them. They had no other reason. They just wanted to torture someone, and since these people were home, they tortured them and killed them. Well, as we thought we killed him. It didn't show if the guy
We
died
don't
because
know.
he got
Yeah.
stabbed like right here, but it wasn't like really in the heart. But he bled out of his mouth. Typically, once you bleed out of the mouth, you know you're dead. The girl, though, we did find out she's still alive. She got
Yes.
stabbed in the pee, so that's not a very fun spot to get stabbed. but but yeah, she was bleeding out. I thought she would have died, but the cops came and got her and put her in the hospital. So, I mean, the movie, I feel like this movie took place a lot more outside
Yeah.
than it did inside, like the original one, which you haven't seen the original one. And so it's
No.
kind of hard for you to
No,
pinpoint that.
the boy got stabbed in his back, remember?
No, he got stabbed in his chest.
In
It,
his back.
no, it was his chest, but it came out his back.
Oh.
Um, But like there was some parts in that movie, so many opportunities. Like when he got the shotgun, he went back to try to find the people that was haunting them and tormenting them instead of running towards the road. I would have took that gun and I would have took off towards the road. Like if I knew they were inside, I'd been like, I got a gun. I'm going to the road. I'm going to try to find someone and wave them down, or I'm just going to keep running. Like I have a bigger chance at maybe possibly escaping or for them not to find me if I'm taking off running in the road instead of going to go look for them. I didn't understand
Okay.
that.
So he had the gun, and there's a person up there. Okay,
The owner of the
it
house.
wasn't the killer good though. Okay, it was the owner. He killed the owner.
But he didn't mean to. I mean, to be
Yeah,
fair, if we were all in that similar situation, we would have probably done the same thing.
yeah.
But
There's
yeah,
no telling. Like if that was a killer and they saw him in 2 seconds, they'd probably be dead.
yeah. I don't know. Like, I don't know. But like, then another part, he got in his truck or into the owner's
And
Jeep
the
after he
owner's
killed
truck.
him and started driving off. And the guy rammed him once with the truck. Then he backed up. And instead of putting it in drive and flooring it, he took a second to watch him come and hit him again. Like, if he would have hit me once, I know the car is still working. I'm zooming. Like, I'm getting out of
They
here.
hit him twice, and
No,
then the
yeah,
car
he
didn't
hit
work
him
anymore.
several times, but the
No, yeah.
second time he had plenty of time after he hit him the first time to go. Instead, he just looked over and waited for a second and watched him hit him again. Like, dude, seriously? And
Okay, now,
then,
Dad,
and then after
it's
they
time.
got out of the car, the truck is still running. So instead of getting into the truck and seeing if it works, he just goes into the woods. Like, what? What?
Dad, now it's time for the question. What do you rate it out of 10?
We ain't there yet.
Yes, we are.
No, we're still talking about the movie.
Okay,
But like,
who's your favorite? Who's your favorite character?
these types of movies, you don't really have a favorite character. So I mean, yeah, no, you don't.
Oh, yo, this was my first scary movie at the movie theater.
Yeah, this was your first scary movie at the movie theater. How was it?
I'll rate it at the end. It's not time for that.
Not rating. I meant like, how was it? Like seeing a movie in a movie theater that was scary.
I don't really know why. Like I do. Like if we watched it at home, I'll probably do perfectly fine. But at the movie theater, it just made it kind of more scarier. But
Probably because we sat right next to the speakers too. So every time there was a
yeah,
jump scare, the speaker was really loud.
let's just say I screamed.
You didn't scream.
Well, I went.
You jumped a few times.
Well, did you not hear me scream that one time?
No,
I went very fast.
no, I didn't. I did not hear
But
that.
oh, you didn't?
No,
Well, yeah, I did.
but I mean, it was just. I mean, it was just kind of. It was strange, really. I mean,
Oh,
not entirely
there's
sure.
this dude at the movie theater. What did stop yapping?
Oh my gosh, yes, there's a guy talking like during the whole movie. Like, dude, you don't come to the movie and talk like this. Like, bro, shut up.
I know, right? Like you wouldn't watch the movie and talk and yap or whatever he was doing. Just come to the movie theater, buy yourself some popcorn, buy yourself a movie ticket if that's what you want. Go to the movie, leave with all your stuff. So waste your money. I don't really care. Leave without your popcorn and everything. To go watch the movie at your own house and you can yap all you want.
Yeah. I mean, I'm looking forward to see what the next chapters are going to be because they, like I said, they put their own spin on it. On the original one,
There's 4.
you know, they got killed and all that, and then you didn't like they never came and got the woman in the ambulance and put her in the hospital. So the movie ends with the girl that got stabbed in the pee. She's in the hospital, so we know she's still alive. So what are they going to do with this movie? Because you know the guys, the killers, they only haunt people that are home. So how do you have another movie to follow up to that? Especially if it's gonna be like a direct sequel. Like she wakes up in the hospital, she tells her story what happened,
Yes.
and then what? Like, are they gonna come to the hospital and try to torment her? Are they gonna like what? I don't understand. I don't really understand how they're going to do another movie because these are like one of those one and done movies because there's not really a way to follow up
I
to
have
it.
an idea. Alright, so either they would have to go back there again, or didn't they leave all their stuff there? Yeah, they left all their stuff there. So they're probably going to go back for their stuff, and they're probably going to get trapped, and then they're going to get killed again.
No, I don't think they'll go back for their stuff. If I got tormented at a place like that, I wouldn't care about the stuff there.
Yeah, me either.
So I really don't know. I don't know how they're
Oh,
going to do a second movie.
there's a pig head just hanging from the wall. I mean, from the ceiling. It was bleeding.
It wasn't a pig
There,
head. It was a chicken. It was
I don't really care.
it was a chicken.
It's close
Um,
enough.
but I mean, overall, the first one, the original one, I thought was a lot better. It was a lot scarier because it took a lot more place inside the house, so it felt more creepier than this one did. Um, Obviously, The Strangers 2: Prey at Night was complete garbage. So this one, I'm not gonna say it was the best. I'm not gonna say it was worse than The Strangers 2. Definitely could have been better, in my personal opinion, about especially the ending. I mean, I know, like I said, it said to be continued, and they're doing different parts, but I don't know.
If you're asking why did I not rate like what my dad just rated, it's because I did not see that part. Like I did not see that one.
I'm probably just gonna go with a 6 out of 10. Um, just mainly because I mean it had some creepy moments and stuff like that. But like the original movie, if I still watch it, I still get goosebumps. This one didn't do it to me. Like it wasn't as creepy. I know the
You
masks are
only get
very similar to the original one, but for some reason the original one just was a lot creepier than this
you
one.
only get you only get goosebumps if you are code.
You can get goosebumps if something freaks you out.
No, you only get them if you're code.
That's not true. But anyways, all right, what do you rate it?
Negative 20,000 out of 10.
That's no such thing. Rate it 1 out of 10.
Let me do my calculations over
Oh
here.
my gosh.
Well, y'all, you know those dolls were pretty creepy, so 3 out of 5.
What?
3 out of 10.
3 out of 10. So you didn't like it at all?
No, I did. I don't know.
3 out of
I don't
10
know.
means it was really bad.
Oh, I don't know what I rate it.
Well, you got to give it a rating. I give it a 6 out of 10.
Well, I don't give it a 6 out of 10. I don't give it a 5 out of 10. I don't want to give it a 3 out of 10. I don't want to give it a 4 out of 10. I don't want to give it any higher numbers than 6.
Then do a 5.
Okay.
So anyways, yeah, so that's our review for it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. We appreciate it. Thank you for listening. If you're on Spotify, this is a bonus episode. This is not an actual like episode to our podcast since it's a little bit shorter. And this is just a bonus episode. But thank you guys so much for watching. You guys are amazing as always. Much love. Peace.
Peace.